I'm on. I'm on. I'm on. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to SkitLanta Commentary Live. And tonight is going to be a controversy. How you say it? A controversy subject is going to be one of those subjects tonight. And it's inspired by none other than Country Wayne series and life itself, y'all. It's inspired by life as well because a lot of people are going through these situations. Well, I did a poll tonight, and that's what this live is based on. It's based on the skits and the stuff that's happening in the skits, and it's also based on the poll that I did um, on my community board about a situation that's going on within the skits. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna wait till a few more people come on board before I jump into the discussion. Wind me down. I'm on. 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 They don't really start opening this thing up until it hit like the 2 minute mark. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm on. Mm-mm. I'm on. I'm on. Want to give my condolences to Ozzy Osbourne family. He passed away today due to his Parkinson that he had, complications from his Parkinson. That one is that disease affected my family as well. I have a cousin who has Parkinson, and he actually got it in his 20s. So, his early 20s at that. So, that thing ain't nothing to play around with, you know. And he has a very hard time as far as how he gets around in life. Uh, so, welcome to the chat, y'all. As y'all come into the chat, make sure you hit that like button. All right, thank y'all so much. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all support at this current time. Is this dominoes that I'm doing, or no? This is dice. Why give me 5 dice? I guess if I lose one, they give me some more. Um, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can stay in contact with me. And don't miss an episode that I upload. And on this channel, you know, we talk about a variety of things, but our core has always been the Country Wayne skits. How y'all doing? You what? Now why you do that? Why you hate me? You shouldn't hate me, Jesus. I mean, Jesus. I don't know if you call yourself Jesus or you call you Jesus, but anyway, there's no need to hate me. Go ahead and tell me why you do that. But the topic of the discussion for today is if you're in a relationship, whether you're in this relationship, and you're married, or you're just with a significant other. If that person, okay, love, if that person cheats on you, are you more? It's so laggy. It's laggy. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, is it good now? Sometimes, depending on where I'm at in this house, because we're in a military installation, it messes with my signal. So, do you hear me now? Well, the topic of discussion for tonight is. Let me put my other one in. I don't know. Maybe this one's going out. The topic tonight is if you are in a relationship, whether or not that relationship is you're married, or if you're just in you're dating someone. If that person cheats on you, are you more um do you take it more offense to your spouse? Like, are you mad at your spouse more, or who is responsible, or who do you hold far as the responsible one for the cheating? Is it your significant other, or is it the other person that they're cheating on you with? Now, this question is inspired by Country Wayne for the Amber, Anthony, and Shayla saga that's going on. And I did a post today about Shayla, and basically Shayla is the best friend. So, forgive quick backstory. Shayla is the best friend of Amber, and she seduced her husband, and they've been having an ongoing affair, and even had a child out of this affair. And they don't went through a whole bunch of ups and downs, all three of them. and now the husband is trying to get back with the wife. So I made a poll earlier where I was saying, are who is more to blame? Is it Shayla or Anthony for the cheating? And to my surprise, it was last time I checked. I'm about to go back in and see. But last time I checked, to my surprise, nope, it has not changed. Okay. I asked who was to blame more. Was it Anthony, Shayla, or was y'all undecided? And Shayla so far is the one everybody says is to blame, which is the other person. So when we're in a relationship, who do we blame if our significant other or our spouse cheats on us? Do we blame the other person or do we blame our spouse or our significant other? I would think that for me personally, I have always been like this. I would have an issue with whoever I'm with. It ain't about the other person because they did not commit themselves to me. They owe me no obligation whatsoever. But to whoever I'm with, they owe me everything if we're together, and especially if we're married. I'm getting it out on that person. Now the whole saga is a little different. That is her best friend, so it makes the sting a little bit worse. But still, in the end, it was the husband that should have remained faithful to his wife, and not cheat on her with a best friend and had a baby. So in a relationship, I'm curious. I'm opening up the room to everybody. If you're in the chat, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. But so for everybody in the live and who is coming in and out, you don't have to stay long. I'm just curious to know y'all answers. Who is so cut 3Z say you blame them. You blame them. Do you really? I mean, I'm asking. You blame both of them. Kind of explain to me why you feel you blame both of them. In this situation, Shayla knew better not to mess with her best friend's husband, and she knew he was married. So, but what if the person doesn't know that the person they're cheating with is married, or with someone? How could you blame somebody that may have not even known? Like with me, either way, I really don't care. Like I said, I ain't. Yeah, keep going. I ain't got to talk to you. I'm gonna deal with this one right here. But for y'all, tell me if they did not know how to blame someone for your significant other or spouse cheating on you. They had no control over what was going on in your relationship. Now, I am like now I take the stance where I don't blame the other person. However, if they want to address me and try to throw hands, baby, we can rumble. But I'm not doing it because of the affair. I'm doing it because you're now coming after me. So I'm trying to understand. I want to know because a lot of people have said they blame Shayla. So in my mind, I'm thinking like if your fiance, husband, boyfriend, or wife on you, then you just accept them back with open arms because all y'all gonna do is blame the other person. You ain't gonna blame the person that cheated on you. You ain't gonna blame the person that stepped outside of your relationship. You're gonna blame the other person, and you're gonna make it to where the other person, your person, and I feel like this. The only reason a person don't want to blame the person that actually cheated on them is they still love them and they want to be with them, but they still mad. So they need to attack somebody. So they're gonna attack the person they was with versus um attack the person that they're probably going to take back. And that's how I kind of in my eyes. So when I see people say that they go after the other person, that's because you can't go after the person that did it to you because you're gonna be with that person. And so how could you go at them and be so hard? So you go at the other person because you could really give all your anger to the other person, but to the one that really hurt you, you're not willing to do that. And to me, I think that is wrong. Yeah, but he made the decision too. Okay, so I'm not. Are we talking about Shayla and him, or are we talking about just a regular relationship? But here's the thing: we don't know outside. Not Shayla knew, but outside of the country Wayne skits, if somebody cheated on you, okay, so if my husband cheated on me with someone, That don't necessarily mean that the person he cheated with knew anything about the fact that he was with me to begin with. So far as they know, it's just somebody that's trying to them enroll them and they're in a relationship with him. So then why should I take my anger out on that person when we're both being lied to? So I guess I'm trying to get clarity on this because I want to really understand how people are perceiving this. Like, how is it right to be more mad at the person they cheated with than the person that cheated on you? You would think people mad at the person that cheated on them versus the other person, unless I'm wrong, correct me. I can be saying to be corrected if somebody can show me a different way. But how could you be more upset with the person than with the person who was committed to you? Whether it be through a relationship or whether it be through a marriage. How? Can anybody explain that to me? Maybe y'all will help me understand something I could never understand as to why anyone would go after the other person when you ain't even first dealing with the one that cheated on you to begin with. As to be the one you're what? As to be the one you're with. Okay, Omar. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm reading that right, so I don't know if I'm understanding. As to be the one you're with. What as to be? I'm confused. I'm like what cut 3Z is putting up there. Hmm? Can you make that a little bit more clear for me to understand what you're saying? So that's what tonight discussion is. Yes, you read right. Are you trying to be funny? Oh my. Okay, here you are with the games. I'm so oh yes, you read right. It should have been Readghst. But okay, so let me go back and say as to be the one you're with. Are you saying if I'm talking about the one I'm with, I'm saying general. Hypothetically, if I was with someone and or you was with someone, just take I out and put you in. If your significant other cheated on you with someone else, who has the most blame placed on them when it comes to you as the one being cheated on? Do you blame your significant other or your spouse, or do you blame the one they cheated with? So, like with me, if I found out somebody cheated on me, of course, natural action, you probably want to know who is this person, so or let them know, hey, they with somebody. So some people tend to let them know, the other people go, like, hey, I'm with the person. And so when you do that, you open yourself up to it going either way because the person could be like, oh, I didn't know he was in a relationship with you, or she was in a relationship with you if you're a man. However you do it. But I didn't know they was in a relationship with you. Or they could be like, oh yeah, I know that he was in a relationship. I don't give a crap if he was in a relationship with you or not. Baby, he mine. He's coming home with me. I don't give a darn who he with or what he got going on with you, baby. And we can throw some hands about this one, honey. I mean, you can kind of get it both ways. But now, if I address the person and they came to me the other way, I could be humble and be like, I'm sorry what happened to you. This is my man. I'm gonna deal with my man. But if the person addressed me the way the second person addressed me, now we got some issues because you don't care, you don't give a darn that, now, I would probably try to pull back a little bit because once again, it's more emotional involved in that person just want that person or whatever. But it's the arrogance of it all for me. Like I don't care if he with you or not. And then you want to get body, like you throw some hands. See, that's what a side of me will probably be like, okay, now we can rumble because now it's not really about him. Now it's about you just disrespecting me. But but others, but I guess you're right. The person that they're dealing with is more to blame. Correct. And that's where I was trying to. I don't know. Sometimes when you text stuff on videos, maybe it don't come across right because so many people like downing Shayla, now don't get me wrong, she's wrong and she need all the karma that she got. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not taking the karma away from her. But to go at her, but yet don't go after the person that was supposed to be committed to the seems a little So and it made me think, well, if they're in a relationship, how will they handle their relationship? Because if I was to go based off of what y'all saying on these videos or what you're saying on the post, I would have to assume you will be more upset with the other person than you be upset with your man or your woman. Well, you should address them and deal with them and make your decision based off of. So, who would you blame? I would blame the one I'm with. That's where the blame will stop with me. Because if I'm married, that person didn't take my vows with me. I don't know this person. Me and them didn't say I do, and we was going to be committed to each other. So if my man went outside the marriage or the relationship and got involved with somebody, I'm not finna go blaming them or what. I'm gonna get on his behind. I'm gonna yell and scream at him, and uh, back in the day, I probably had to put my hands too, but I'm just being real. So I would have to deal with the person. I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't. I don't. I mean, my part with the other person would be more. Oh man, I'm sorry he did you like this. Why he lied to you and tell you, all this was going on. But sometimes, people play the role. They'll be acting like, and I done had that happen too. That happened where somebody be like, "Oh, I didn't know they was," and then flip it and be like, "I got your man." What? I done had that happen. So okay, full stop. Game over. Omar, why do you say game over and full stop? Go ahead and talk to me. Tell me why you feel the way that. Are you saying it's not right to blame the person I'm with, and I should be blaming the other person, or are you saying, oh, that's what you would do, or whatnot? Let me know because I relate the full stop other than stop and wait. That's all. I'll never go at another man. I'll go at my partner and let him feel it. Oh, right. Well, Omar, you will go at your wife, right? But okay, I don't know. I don't know. But right, I would go after my significant other. Like my anger, my turmoil, my pain would be going at you, not at Jane Doe and all these other people. I wouldn't really care about that person. Now, if Jane Doe want to pop off and act like they want to jump me because I'm the significant other of the wife and they hurting because I'm with them, and so now you take your aggression out on me versus taking it out on the person that cheated on not just you but me as well. Then now we can rumble, huh? If that's what you need to do. So if I damage her, he would feel it. So if hold up. So if you damage her, he would feel it. How would you damage her? Okay, I'm cooking, so I'm gonna be in it, back and forth between these different rooms, y'all. I'm gonna take it with me. So, what do you mean if you damage her? It might go dark, but I'm still here. I'm walking through the hallway. I got some brownies in the oven, and I got some brownies in the oven, and I was cooking some hamburger helper. Uh, I got it. I got to face it on me. That it won't. Well, as long as I don't turn it to the back side. So if I damage her, he will feel it. Then the three of us as to live with that forever, including our loved ones. Then it. How are you doing today? Um, Rosan, because I don't know if I'm saying the Luxic text right. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. I didn't get my little stand. Smell my brownies. They smell like they about done. Yeah, don't want to burn them babies. Yeah, my brownies. Put some pecans on the brownies. Uh, I'll wash my hands while I'm on the pot. Let me stir that up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all can get some cabbage steak. Let's both wait for a moment to give you. Looks good. What time is it in your country? Right now, I believe it's probably like 10 something. I had made some brownies because I had got some ice cream when I went to the grocery store earlier. I was like, man, I'm gonna cook some brownies with some ice cream later. I did some. I did something quick. The hamburger helper. Ooh, let's see. Made the hamburger helper. Um, Made that quick real quick. I was up there catching up on my videos because I didn't get to record earlier. So this live won't be that long, y'all. I'm coming on here because I literally, or either I'll fix me a plate and then come back. Um, huh? Yeah, give me a second, babe. Hold on, y'all. It's 3:44 a.m. Yeah, Roseanne, I be up late myself. Like I got my schedule so freaking off. Sometimes I'll be getting to sleep till about 5 o'clock. Then I'll sleep until about 12 or 1 in the afternoon. But today we had some running around to do. And um I didn't get back till late. So I got started late. But yeah, y'all, do you have a partner? Am I currently with somebody right now? No, I'm not. No, I was married though. I'm by myself right now. Yeah, I would make him feel it. You would make him feel it. You need a friend. Where you're at? Where you at, Roseanne? You said it's 3:44. That's a big jump from us. Oh, yeah, it's 10:46 right now. Hold on. What if steps we get my behind? Hold on. So I gotta go out. This thing don't be updating. It don't be updating when you just click on it. You gotta go in and go back out off the page. Uh, okay. So the poll now is at, oh, a lot of people done voted. Okay, so it don't went up since it's live because it be like 60 something people had voted, but a lot of people done voted on this. Okay, so since the live, 74% still say Shayla, and 21% blame the significant other. 74% blames the other person, and 5 people say, well, 5%, not 5 people. 5% say they don't know who they would blame. Oh, you're in Nigeria. Oh, wow. All right, Cut 3Z. It was nice talking with you. You have a good one. Um, I'm in Nigeria. I need a friend. Yeah, I felt that. And so yeah, so since live and since I've been talking, although a lot of people haven't made their comment, they told me what they wanted to say on this poll. So still, it's still freaking high, y'all. Like, man, that's like crazy. That's crazy to me. I don't know. I never understand it. I still don't understand it, even after looking at this poll. Don't you think that will be fair? Would it be fair for you to beat a man, Omar? But what if the other man didn't know your wife was cheating? Let's take for instance. Remember the couple that got caught. Both of them were married. Literally, the woman was married that got caught on the cam for Coldplay. The woman it was literally recently married to a billionaire, and she was cheating with the CEO of the company, and he was married. Literally, neither one of the spouses knew that they were having affairs. I'll still let him feel it. Why? Because he messing with your woman. Don't you think that's fair? No, no. Don't you think it's right? Don't you think your spouse should have been faithful to you? Don't you think your spouse owes you the commitment because they committed to you? Like let's take the Coldplay incident. Neither one of their spouses, because like I said, both was married, knew that they were having affairs with each other, and they were out there in the public doing what they do. So now that both of the spouses, are they supposed to fight each other because their spouses are cheating? That makes no sense to me. My girlfriend broke up with me yesterday. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Well, this might not be a topic that you want to be included because I mean I'm not being funny because that until you heal from stuff like you can be like in your feels because of what's going on, you know. So I'm sorry your girlfriend broke up with you. Um, Nobody wants to feel that kind of pain. Who wrote? Let me change the subject just a tad bit. Anybody used to play in back in the day, man, I used to play dice with my friends and my brother and my sister. Well, not my sister, but my brother. We used to play all the time. Until my daddy called us one time and he was like, "Oh, so you want to gamble? Okay, let me try to gamble." And so all my freaking money he took, even though I was half of the stuff. I'm like, "You ain't even first winning. That's mine." He was like, "No, we in my house. It's mine." Dirt. But yeah, couldn't win for losing. Not with him, I could. Um, cause I can't hurt him. You say cause we can't hurt him? I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't think I will be persuaded to think different. I mean, unless somebody can tell me differently. Like, why would I blame somebody else versus? But I mean, I know why I feel like I feel. I don't know why y'all feel like y'all feel. Why do y'all feel like be upset with the other person versus the person you're with? What triggers you to be that upset about somebody that doesn't owe a commitment to you? Nobody. Why are you that upset with somebody that never promised you anything? They're just a stranger on the street. Um, you like it? Oh, you like the topic. Okay. I just didn't want you to, it trigger you in some kind of way because of the situation. Because that's fresh. I mean, literally yesterday. Some things that I don't went through that 20 years ago, I healed from, but can still trigger me to um where it pisses me off. But like, so for that to be so recent, my heart goes out to you. Hopefully you'll find somebody. Can I ask a question? You cheat, or did y'all just mutually? She just said she didn't want to be in a relationship. Because I can respect somebody who just say they don't want to be in a relationship anymore. You don't have to cheat on nobody. Like if you don't want to be in a relationship, why not just tell the person before you cheat? Why not just say you don't want to be in that relationship no more? It's easier to walk away as friends than to get ripped apart as enemies. Like I'd rather be my ex's friend because at some point I or may have still love for them or love them, and I don't want to have to go after somebody I once said I love. So it's easier with me. I've always said like relationship, like if you feel like you want to be out of a relationship and you want to be with somebody else, tell me. Like there's no need for us to end this on bad terms. We didn't start it on bad terms. There's no need to end it on bad terms. That's how I look at things. So like even with the country Wayne skits, like it seems like everybody cheats. And I even had someone in my last video, like, am I missing a couple that's faithful that I somehow let this slip through my mind? Because literally nobody on this skit is faithful to anybody. Nobody. Because life doesn't work like that, my sweet girl. Why doesn't life work like that? Why do we have to accept people cheating on us? Why do people have to cheat? Why? Like what's the thrill of it? It seemed like to me, it seems like it will be too much work to try to juggle one person from the next and have to keep coming up with all kind of lies. Because once you start lying, you got to keep lying in order to cover up the lie that you told, and then you better be covered with the lies because best to believe the one who ain't lying got that in their memory. So it's like to me, that's too much juggling for me. Like, nah, it seemed like it would be exhausting to have to The life of a cheater to me, it seems like a very exhausting life. Like that's unnecessary stress. Um, because life was created with cheating. How was life created with cheating? I'm confused. You gotta help me on that one. How was life created with cheating? Are you saying because of somebody cheating, you could create a life? If you're saying because life was not created with cheating, it was not. No. Some people it was, but it doesn't have to be that, and it shouldn't just be an automatic thing. Like if you're in a relationship with somebody, does that mean you're never gonna see somebody that is attractive to you? No, you're gonna see people all the time that look better than who you with, or somebody that make you laugh where your significant other wouldn't. But does that mean you have to go out and cheat on them? Can I ask you a question? You absolutely can, Omar. What would you like to ask me? Go ahead. I'm waiting. So I just rolled a 3, 8, 9, 3, 8, 9, 3, 8, 9. That sounds like a number. 3, 8, 9, 4. Man, if I was trying to get snake eyes, I don't think I hold on. Hold on. I think you can get snake eyes out. But hold on. I'm waiting on my question, Omar. You ain't asked me my question yet. So yeah. So until I get my question from him, let's continue on with the topic of discussion. Why does anybody have to? Why can't we, if we're in a relationship, like I was saying, you're always gonna see something better. You know the term the grass ain't always greener on the other side. There's gonna always be someone who looks better than you, that might cook better than you, that might dress better than you, that might make you laugh a little bit harder than the next person. Have you ever stopped to wonder where cheating comes from? What force of nature that drives such influence in the human to do so? That's the whole thing I'm asking, Omar. Why do people cheat? Because I don't understand the purpose of cheating. And even if you say animals, they have animals that don't have multiple partners. There are some animals that only need one mate for life and they never mate again. So where does the cheating come from? But when you're talking about animals, they're not civilized. Okay, so I could see that happening. Even in biblical times, if we want to say back in the day, men had multiple women and they had multiple wives and stuff like that. That was only because it was to populate the earth. Once Earth got populated, everybody was supposed to be to their own husband and to their own wives. All that polygamy crap, like I don't. Please don't try it. Please don't try what? All that polygamy crap, and no, I don't understand that, nor do I agree with that. A man does not have to have multiple women. To be satisfied. He does not. That's a selfish man. Because if the shoe was on the foot, would you want another man in that relationship? Or no, and they'll go, no, I got to be the only one. Okay, that's just your arrogance and their dumbness. And personally, because there's no way I'm gonna share my husband willingly with another woman. That's not gonna happen. So yeah, I listen to people that say that, and to me, it's just their lack of self control. That's why they want it. Okay, questioning. Go ahead. Go ahead, Omar. Ask the question. Ask the question. I'm waiting. And while oh man, look at this. I just put this down. Hold on, I want to show y'all this. I literally just put this down. On look what I put down. I put down like two sixes and four and three fours, literally. Look at that. Without even first trying, I just dropped them down. And that's what it was. Um, waiting for that question. Waiting for that question. So for the ones that be, a man was supposed to have women in his life, and that's why he can't commit to one woman. Ah, man, shut the crap up. Like that, you're using stuff that happened back in the day to populate her as a reasons for you to do what you do. And yes, I do realize other cultures do that, but that ain't right. Emotionally, that ain't even first of all emotional, because you can never divide yourself up equally amongst both partners that you're with. And anytime you can say, "Oh, you can do it," but the other person can't, that's not. That just shows selfishness and lack of respect for the other person. Because if you can do it, if we're gonna do that type of relationship, and you can do it, then the wife should be able to do it as well. So you should be willing to have another man come in there and sleep with your wife and your other significant other and have absolutely no problem with it. And that type of relationship, um there's no trust. There's no trust. Even if that person say they trust, that person don't trust. There's gonna be jealousy that creep up in there. There's gonna be because one person, especially with a woman, because a woman, women, they want, we're nurturers, but we're very territorial. Like y'all think men are. A woman wants it for herself. So if she feels like this woman is getting more time than I'm getting, there's gonna be animosity and jealousy in that. So you as two from the past, as the past is what trans. Okay, Omar. Yeah, like so basically what you're saying is because it happened in the past, it's what formed future. No, no. So I guess if you go out there and murk somebody, it's okay to murk the next person because they did it in the past. So I'm finna do it in the current, and whoever come after me can do it in the future. That's a bunch of crap. That's come on. Let's just be real. There's something called common sense. There's something called having empathy for the other person. Like there's something called when you know better, do better. You know, as with open before will always aspen before will always aspen as children live what they learn. What That's true. People do what they learn, but you have people that go out there and cheat and get some stuff that they've never learned that from. So that's an individual thing. That's like a character based thing. To me, a person that can't commit is a person that has absolutely no control over themselves or willpower. That they're simpletons in my eyes, because that just shows me that you're incapable of committing to something. You're incapable of doing it. If your excuse is I have to be with somebody or I have to have another woman in my life or another man in my life, then don't commit yourself to a relationship. If that's your stance, it's because that's an inborn thing in a human. Now, well, watch this. If that's an inborn thing, then don't be in a committed relationship. Just like animals are not civilized and they can go hump and do whoever they want to, then don't use that in our term, far as don't commit. If you're saying it's embedded in me that I cannot have any type of will control or commitment within myself, you as that person, whether you're man or woman, you should be honest with whoever you're with to say I can't commit. Then give the other person the opportunity to feel like they want to be in that relationship or not be in that relationship. Then it's fair. All right. It's not right, but it's fair because you allow that person to say, "Oh, um, I choose to be in this type of relationship." But when you force it on somebody because you lie to them and you go outside of your relationship, then that's where you're wrong. Well, anytime we accept those realities, then we will be able to fix such situations based on our survey. Oh, okay. All right, I gotta give it to you, boy. You definitely know how to make a joke out of something, but still drive home a point. I gotta give it to you. But still, like I'll make sure I had all my cards. My daughter gave me these gold cards to play with. I have my own little cards. I be playing solitaire, and she was like, "No, you need to use these. These are cute. Look like money, and they're gold." Um, I just feel like if you can't commit to somebody, and the next bad thing that walk before you as you want to jump on it. I just feel like then you shouldn't get into a committed relationship. And to take it back, like with Amber, Anthony, and Shayla, I sort of fought Amber in a way because she should have never married Anthony. Because the part I left out about Amber was Amber actually cheated with her boyfriend that she was with prior to getting with her fiance that she married up until the day of their wedding. So they were sleeping with each other on the day of their wedding before she said, I do. And for that alone, I will always thought her that she should have never married him to begin with because that's what set the tone. It was so a lot of people be saying it's Shayla started this mess. No, actually, Amber set the tone for her marriage to being a downfall because she entered that marriage with the wrong mindset. Because we are only keep saying it's not right, and that's not the point in these situations. They are lying to us, I believe. They are lying to us. They are you saying the people in the surveys are lying, or are you saying who's lying? I gotta understand who is they. When people saying they, I gotta know. Well, who is that? So I'm waiting for the they response. Who are we talking about, Omar? You said it's not the point in these situations. Sound like something dropped in my neighbor's house or something. Too. Sound like it was a large, loud thump. Simple example. Look at relationships like a man that willing to learn, the ones that are not willing to learn. I keep hearing something thump. Like it's dropping hard, like it's falling hard on something. Um, Simple example. Look at relationships like a man that's willing to learn, and the ones that are not willing to learn. When we say man, we talking about man and or woman, or we're just talking about the man in itself. So life is a binary between 0 and 1. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm still you putting us on a different math scale here. Like I don't know. Like, I need clarity on it. Let me go to the post because I see a lot of people. I don't know why people be scared to talk on these lives. Like y'all can talk, we can't do nothing to you on here. I mean, other than block you if you're gonna act crazy, but y'all can express yourself because I really truly want to understand people and see where they're coming from. You know, when they have these thought process the way they do, which I would say you've got a thing called twin reality. You say I have a thing called twin reality. Why do you call it twin reality? Are we talking about infertile twins or are we talking about identical twins? Life. Okay. But I'm saying in your analysis of everything, are we talking about identical twins or infertile twins? Because identical twins, you would say in life, the situation mirrors my own. But infertile twins, if that's where we're going with this, then it will be a mix of different situations thrown together. Am I following along with what you're saying? Because I'm trying to understand twin reality statement. Um, or am I going a little too deep with it? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Woo! Did that go down? Did it go down? About 2,000. 1:35. Then I went through the live. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna be able to stay on too much longer because I gotta get something in my belly. Even though I got up late. Well, I didn't get up as late as I normally would because we had to go somewhere. So I kind of got up a little early, but I got started with cooking dinner late, as y'all saw, because it's almost 1 o'clock. So I gotta eat. I gotta try to let this digest before I lay down. Um, and I'm gonna probably do some more. Oh, let me show y'all my thing that I made here. My just recently made. How do y'all like this? I need another bag. I think it's so cute. Y'all like it? Man, I gotta cut that away off of there. Man, I hate when don't cut all these strings off. Back on track when it comes to getting up on time and stuff because there's only 24 hours in a day, and the earliest you can get up, not the earliest, the latest you can go to sleep, was really you should have been getting going to bed, and that's where I'm at right now. The earlier you can get up, the faster you can. The I ain't gonna say the faster, but the more time you have to do what you need to do throughout the day. Y'all, this is my little my storage closet. I keep all my stuff in. Um, Okay, a better example, the same words you use to tell the truth is the same words you use to tell a lie. Right. So why not just tell the truth? Why not tell the truth? You know what? I'm still loving this conversation, so I'm not gonna end it, but I'm gonna walk away from my conversation just for a second, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave this running. Matter of factly, I can put my TV on and let y'all have something to watch. Well, I'm going to go get my plate so I can have some meat. Um, Cause I probably, like I said, I'm probably gonna be up like forever. Probably till about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, but I'm not gonna keep this live going that long. Um, no, I don't want that. Cause the lie is sometimes safer than the truth. Well, I can say a lie is more entertaining than the truth. I don't know if it's safer because lies can cause a lot of problems. And I don't necessarily consider them to be safe because a lie can get somebody unalive. Um, Whereas the truth will hurt, but then they can just heal from the truth, you know. And well, the truth might get them unalive too, depending on how cracker it is. Um, so anybody on here was an Ozzy Osbourne fan. I want to give recognition to the fact, for his families to say, hope keep his families in y'all prayers because y'all know Ozzy Osbourne, he passed away today. It seemed like, man, it's like back to back. Um, Malcolm Jamal Warner died yesterday, and then today is Ozzy Osbourne. So, a lot of people are just like leaving. I don't know if y'all ever watched this guy right here. I'm gonna leave it on this until I come back from getting my food. I'll put it on, but y'all can. I'm gonna block it. I'm gonna mute it so you can't really hear it, but I'm gonna let it air it down so y'all can see it. This guy called Mr. Handpay. He's doing this thing where if you sign up to his thing and you comment on all his videos, he's giving away like $1 million. No, like hundreds of thousands of dollars or something like that. Just for you comment, he's picking like 10 people to give them like $10,000 to play with or something like that. But I'll be watching his stuff. Because I've seen those, y'all. Hold on. But I don't mind watching it on TV. The better example is the same words. Is something safer than the truth? Okay, why do you think they have courts? Well, they have courts because people be wronging each other. You know, that don't mean. that you have to cheat though. A court could be for an accident. It doesn't have to be for lying and cheating. I'm following the Diddy case. Yeah, me too. That Diddy thing is something else. But we're awaiting his sentence. But I'll be right back. Y'all can watch this. I'll be right back. Let me go get my plate and then I'll be back upstairs. Y'all probably can still hear me though, cause I got my head on. But y'all, I can't see what you're saying. Y'all can still talk to me. Talking on my live. You had went and fix your food. Why you fix brownie before you ate your food? Oh, so you getting ice cream and brownie? Oh. Oh, so I'm the only one that had Nick. Yeah, you said you were gonna come straight back. I'm like waiting. I'm falling asleep on the ice cream. Why? Then we got the cheese open. What you use cheese for? Topping. What topping? For cheese on top of my. I thought you said you had already ate. Yeah. I didn't have to use it. Oh, you talking about? Okay, girl, I'm completely missing what you're saying. I was thinking you were saying you ate before I cooked. No. But you left the cheese out on the counter. I put it up. No, I had maybe some hamburger helper and left the cheese out. Didn't want to put some cheese on it. Oh, I don't do that. I did. No, it got enough. It got enough cheese on there already. I don't need to add no more. That's too much. I hope you watch that thing, but you know, okay, you know I am. I know how you open it. So I watched it. Thank you. You already know how I am. Oh Lord, was it good? Mm-hmm. It's delicious. Have the rest of it for lunch, I guess. And I want to wrap these brownies. I wanted to eat the brownie while it was warm with the ice cream, but I gotta eat. I can't eat the brownie. There's no food on my stomach. I will be sick. It ain't like I used to be, where I could eat sweets all the time and nothing happened. Now I eat sweet before I put something on my stomach and I'm passed out. That wash rag should have looked like it should have been bleached because it looked like it's stained. I'm gonna put some bleach on it. So make sure if you use it that you really rinse it, whatever you're using it with off. Then put some bleach on top of that. Is that good? I don't like my rags looking like this thing. Get it up. Hey, I just wet myself. I just wet my this darn spoon. This ice spoon. So I was washing it because you left it in the sink, and then it fills up and the water splatter everywhere. It splattered all over my clothes. I had this bleach on my hand. I hope it did not. Oh God! I hope it did not mess up my shirt. I'm gonna be so pissed. Literally, water was like all over my, and it did it so fast. And it made like a little title on the spoon. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm sitting here wetting myself up. Like I'm trying to be in a t-shirt contest or something. Go mommy, go mommy, go mommy. I'm so silly. Give me some cake. I gotta give me some more flaps because these right here, it done broke. I fixed it. I had mended the side together, but I gotta get this stuff. Give me some more. Cause this right here getting on my nerves. So I eat this, and then I come back down later after my food digest a little bit, and give me some brownie and ice cream. It was good. The brownie was good with pecans. Yeah, the borders are hard. Yeah. The brownie. Yeah. The corners of the brownie are hard, but the center is soft. Yeah. It's just added dig. Let me see. Was it in there too long? Cause I. Hold on, let me check it. You can tell by the corner. You can see like a fresh on. No, that's not. What are you saying? It came straight up. No, I scraped it. You can see the. Yeah, I thought you were saying it was like stuck on a pin or something. No, I had to like scrape it. It was stuck, so I just had to scrape it. Now you got me done came back. Look, now I'm about to try to cut me a piece. Good luck. It came straight up. See? Look, it literally came straight up. I don't know what you. I'm like that looked like it was chewy, but it was good. Yeah. I'm gonna come back down and get you some more. Okay. I'm gonna come back and get me some. I ain't got none yet. I'm gonna fall asleep. It's already past 10. My body's like shut. I know. I got everything late. Started so late. Normally I cook before 7, 8, 4, 7, and 8. I got caught up with them darn videos and oh Lord, the darn staff. Oh, keep my legs tone up. Missed the hand pay. He must have hit a big bonus. Okay, so you said the Tyler Perry, Maxwell, and the Ernestine Gates. Yeah. Well, you know what? People might as well just give up on that Epstein files because Trump ain't gonna release it because I have a strange feeling he is mentioned quite often in them, and y'all will never see them because he don't want anything to sell. So now he's trying to act like there's no foul. Y'all, I was downstairs. Y'all couldn't see me, but I wet my goddamn shirt on. My daughter had the ice cream spoon in the sink, and I went to go wash it, and I put it up in the faucet, and it just splashed all this water all over me. Oh Lord! I'm like, what in the world am I trying to do? Wet myself? And hey, D Aunt Lay, your little picture look good. You was in the live with Trey the other night, wasn't you? D Aunt Lay. I think that's where I seen your icon at. Yeah, I'm in so freaking late. I've been on cook between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Oh, you said that wasn't you? Mm. Is y'all like, look, you done got another bonus. Have any of y'all ever been to the casino? I done been there, like, I think I went there one time for my birthday when my daughter had took me because I always wanted to go. I took $163. I don't know what I thought $163 to the casino. I lost it fast. And I was scared to ever go back. One time I was down there when I had dropped it off in Miami and I had stopped back by that place and I ended up winning $1,000 and I had said, oh, I ain't going back, I got all my money back. I ain't going back. But I like the atmosphere. It just seemed like you just can't freaking win on those things. Oh, okay. No, your icon looks familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere. Maybe I've seen you on a video or something. One of my videos. Well, see, I gotta watch it with gambling because I be good with it, but don't know how to stop sometimes. So I just let that mess go. Yeah, but at one point before I had got to where I couldn't control myself, man, I used to feel it. As far as making money from it. But that's how it gets you. If you get some, and then but it wasn't at a casino. It was at these little sweepstake places that I used to do a few years ago. They shut them down, and thank God they shut them down. It probably was what kind of got me from doing them. Mm. I might be. I said I probably seen from one of the videos or whatever. It probably is. I'm surprised to a lot of them. But I know your what they call it, your little picture for your name looks very familiar. Well, I'm not gonna eat in y'all face because always be telling me, "Mom, you snack all the time." That's why I keep going like this because I want to. Mm, I'm not gonna enjoy this meal. Watch a little Mr. Hand. And I will probably talk about tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do lives a little bit more often. But thank y'all so much for joining me. We had a great conversation. We probably have to do a part two some other time on this topic. And y'all, please join into the conversation. It's so much fun when everybody's talking with everybody. But as always, be your brothers and your sisters keeper. Keep God first. And toodles. You eat with an attitude? No, I don't eat with no attitude. But I be my kids say I be smacking, so I don't it's smacking the attitude, so I don't want to be eating in front of y'all. But anyway, y'all, I will see y'all later. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessing and a wonderful night. See y'all online. See y'all on the videos. Talk to you in the videos. Toodles.